What's up, guys? We're going to go into a game of Elder Kraken. Let's take a look at what team I'm up against, because I didn't notice before we talk about him a little bit. That's a pretty solid team overall. Alright. They actually have Cruel as well, which is a pretty good monster player. I don't know how good he is at Trapper, but he's a pretty decent monster player. I know him back from the alphas and betas and stuff. So, Elder Kraken. I played one game of Elder Kraken so far, and the only thing I've really determined, at least for myself, is that I don't really like Chain Lightning. I think its base damage is just way too low. I understand that its damage goes up if you hit multiple people, but for the actual likelihood that that works, like the amount of time that you're gonna hit 3+ people to actually make the damage probably a little bit more worth it. It just doesn't seem like it'll be good enough. In my mind, at least. And the base damage on if the lightning starts chaining at the person that you're focusing, then the damage is going to be super low, and it's almost like less than basic melee attack. So it seems kind of bad to me. But we'll see what the general consensus is in a couple of days after this guy's came out. So I'm gonna do everything but Chain Lightning. I think that the Vortex, whatever, the Death Spiral or whatever, I think that's like the core. And then I almost think the Banshee Missile might be better than Lightning Strike now. Only because the range that you can cast it. But at the same time, it's actually kind of hard to see the Lightning Strike now, at least from the monster's perspective. I haven't played against Elder Kraken enough to figure that out. But the red is a lot harder to see, at least for me, than the Light Blue was, so it might be worth it. It's still a good ability, I just don't know which is better, Banshee Missile or the Lightning Strike. Alright, so I got speed. I'm evolved ready, so I'm gonna actually go back on my tracks a little bit and see if I can find them. It looks like one of them's there. I might actually be able to completely lose them here. It doesn't seem like maybe they heard me. I don't know. But I left tracks in that direction. I know they have a griffin. So if they start going too far off course, I only see the one person. So I'm not sure where the rest of these people are. But I have to imagine that they're at least looking in that general direction. Let's see what I can do here. I might get domed, but if I do get domed, at least I should have the cave. Unless they get a really good dome, which it is Cruel, so he probably knows dome me without the cave being inside of it, but we'll see if I get domed. Of course it's going to be what do you call them there? Trap jaws. I should have been able to eat all of that up to get full armor, and that has a buff. I really don't want to get rid of speed yet, so hopefully I can get a little bit of armor before I take a fight, or else I'm gonna have to run. I don't really like dome running at stage 2. I think I should have made it out. I kind of like the sound that makes. It's a little bit annoying, but at the same time, I kind of like it. I might get domed here. Yep. I am almost full armor, it's not too bad. Alright, so Hank is obviously my primary focus. You also can't move the Lightning Strike, which makes it a lot harder to aim it. It does go off a bit quicker, but it does make it quite a bit more difficult. I believe that Death Spiral can go through walls. I think that's like its thing. That harpoon has been in me for forever. I kept trying to climb it. I'm like, why am I not able to climb? I thought like I was getting a bug or something. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. That harpoon kind of saved Hank. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this down penalty. I can stay until my armor's gone. But he's already half health, so I don't think I'm going to make it. That's okay. It's just an even trade. Nobody took damage. I have to get used to using the lightning strike if I play this guy a lot, because I usually cast it before, like when it's not on the person, I usually cast it and then I move it into position. I usually like cast it behind the person a bit so that they can't see it charging, and then I move it towards them so that it'll explode right when they're able to see it. And I got myself kind of trained to do that, so it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. I do like the vortex. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if there's any sort of knockback on it. I don't think there is. It's just damage, but it seems to deal a lot more damage, and it's like, I don't know, it kind of, damage kind of like ticks pretty quickly. I don't know if that makes sense, but it feels good to use it. I think like if they get out of it really quickly, it doesn't deal as much damage as the other one, but if it ticks for like 2 to 3, it does more, and then if it ticks any more than that, it just is ridiculous damage. It is lower range. Alright, so let's see if I can do this again. Yeah, that lightning strike, it does make it a lot harder. I don't even think that it has its, like with the normal lightning strike, there's kind of a cone that even up from where it explodes, if it comes down, it's like a cone kind of damage, so you can hit them when they're in the air. I'm not sure if this has that. It feels a little wonky, but it might just be because I can't aim it afterwards. Because usually when people just like fly up into the air, I can get right directly under them. That was a pretty good orbital. I haven't really gotten anything done. I really want to get this down penalty, but the harpoons have been on point. My god. I'm just gonna have to leave him. I hit him with that lightning strike. That was pretty good. Oh, I'm not doing that bad. They're kind of low. I might turn on them if they keep chasing me really aggressively. Griffin is super exposed here. All three of them went all the way around, and that's a sneak attack. I should get a down penalty here. Yeah, he was so far from his team. They were all way back there. No idea where that lightning strike went. Yeah, I do like Banshee missiles. There's only one of them, but it's nice being able to just aim it where you want it to go. It's way easier, yeah, like that. Yeah, Cruel's playing very aggressive. I mean, the first down penalty that he got wasn't really his fault, because somebody should have technically been with him. Maybe. But that second one, he was pretty aggressive, and yeah, it was a little bit of Hank's fault. This is an aggressive evolve, but I think I can do it. I think I'm okay with that. With this. It is Bliss Markov, so he's probably going to deal quite a bit of damage to me, but I think I'm alright. I shouldn't take too much. The harpoons. But yeah, always look for people that are playing overly aggressive, especially if you know that you can capitalize on it. That was an aggressive dome too. Like, I wasn't sure of the second one, if I could actually get the down penalty, but it only would have taken me a few seconds to see if Hank had his shield on the ready. And he was just a few seconds too late, like half a second even, because you saw the shield come up as soon as I got the down penalty. He tried switching to it as soon as I turned back, but it wasn't... I was too quick. But they aren't in a bad spot. I would probably say the game's even. Maybe I'm slightly ahead, because I'm stage 3. But Griffin strikes... That's kind of annoying. Elder Kraken's pretty good at killing trap jaws, though. That's kind of what I wanted to test there, but... Yeah, Griffin having strikes doesn't matter that much at stage 3. I still have to go through Hank first. That being said, if Hank falls, I can kill Griffin pretty easily. If I want to get out of the dome or whatever. I like the spikes that Elder Kraken has. Looks like one of them went idle. It's kind of weird. Maybe they disconnected and I didn't notice. Still trying to aim that lightning strike. Did that hit? I hit Hank a bunch. I'm not sure if he went down or not, but I hit him a ton. Now I'm gonna knock Val into here. So even if Hank's still up, I should be able to get this. Maybe? There we go. I did down Hank. He's back up again. This is a really bad place for him to fight me. Elder Kraken has so much AoE in these small spaces. It doesn't even matter at this point that they've gotten these people up. I think I've cascaded the game too much. Yeah. Like, one ability is killing them now. This should be it. Should be able to win here. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.